DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it is Wednesday, and yes, often on Wednesdays I do make a vlog. Not always, but I guess it's kind of like the hump day vlog. Okay, well, it's raining out there, so I managed to get wet walking over, but hopefully it'll calm off. Anyway, I was gonna make a quick little video, one of those talking head videos, you know, where I'm holding and all you see is my head. That's about all I do. Yes, and just all of a sudden the vlogger's itch. I copied an article. It's just a copy, but it was on the pandemic has erased entire categories of friendship, and there's a reason you missed the people you didn't even know that well. So without going in the whole story, because it was a long article in the Atlantic on January 27th, so the Atlantic magazine. But it was basically saying, you know, that since a lot of people end up working at home, which is not my case, by the way, but since a lot of people are ending up working at home, or you're not going out, you know, you're not going in the bars, you're not taking taxis, you're not doing all those things, there's a whole bunch of people that, I mean, we wouldn't automatically call them friends. They're not even very often acquaintances, but they're just people that you see. You know, they're not their colleagues at work or what. I'll give you an example. If you go regularly to a bar or a pub or a restaurant somewhere or something, you might always see the same people sitting down in the same places at the same time. I noticed that, like, for example, when I don't go very often to bars or restaurants over here, but if I was at Cork, when I was going there regularly, even if I was there every 6 weeks, so I was often enough that when I would go for, oh, it's raining a lot. When I would go for breakfast early in certain restaurants, I'd still see the same people sitting at the same table all the time. I'd actually have to be careful because I'd end up sitting in their table and I'd get the evil eye. No, but, you know, or you go to a bar and it's the same barman because you've been there often enough, or the same regulars. And you get that you actually know them is not really the right word, but you might have a few words of a chat with them, you know, and depending on the people that you are with, you know, some are more chatty than others. For example, in Ireland, the taxi drivers were great, you know, and I never take the taxi over here, very rarely, but over there I took it quite frequently, and it wasn't always the same taxi drivers, but, you know, I had long enough drives usually where we could get to have a chat and so on, and so you kind of miss a category of people. Now, people were saying also, I think in the article, but if it's not in the article, it doesn't matter, is that it's a little bit the same online. Have you ever noticed, like, sometimes I've had people I actually got pretty close to on, it could be YouTube comments, and we would chat, or even Facebook, but actually more often with YouTube. There were comments, and all of a sudden the people disappeared. They closed their channel for whatever reason, or stuff like that, or they just stopped publishing, or, like I say, disappeared, and you miss them. You do. I mean, were they friends? I guess they were in a way. Were they acquaintances? Where do you place them? But you do miss them, don't you? I mean, you know, it's erased, and that's not only I would say in the pandemic, the social media has the same type of thing. The pandemic has actually created this situation where you kind of disappear from where you usually were. But in social media, it's the people usually that disappear. I mean, you can unfriend somebody. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that are being unfriended right now with all the kind of, I was going to say, relations to the cancel culture and all that, but so on. But, you know, there's a lot of things happening. But, yeah, I mean, there's a story I'll maybe get to after. People were in the toilets over there, but now they're out. Anyway, yeah, so it's raining and so on. They're coming over here. I don't know what they're going to do about it. So yeah, so that's it. What do you think? It's a pretty regular problem for you? It is for me, actually. I've been losing out on people. Yeah, so I'll be DC signing off, because I can see there's some really rather strange people over there. I'll probably put my camera away. Okay. DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.